Hey guys, welcome back to NAB Show Live 2015. I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm David Foster.
And we're geeks.
Yes, we are.
If you can't tell.
Yes, yeah. If the shirts weren't enough.
It's kind of cold in here today. It's
yeah, yesterday my legs felt
yesterday.
like we were standing on ice.
So we decided to do something about that. So welcome to the show. It is the last day of NAB Show. Wow, it's been a fast-moving week.
It has. It's been like 15 days or something like that.
Something like that. And to kick it off today, we have Steven from Blade Helis, right?
Yep.
And your parent company is?
Horizon Hobby.
Horizon Hobby. I wanted to say Verizon for some reason. I'm on
Don't
my
say
mobile device. You know, you guys started with little toy RC helicopters.
Yeah.
You have something a little bigger for us.
Yeah, we're a global manufacturer. We started out with actually distribution about 30 years ago, and so today we're into the camera drone world. We still support all of our existing consumers, and we do have radio systems, cars, boats, airplanes, that kind of stuff. We're here at NAB to display our camera products. In front of us we have the Blade 350 QX3. This is our kind of our top level camera drone right now, perfect for the consumer recreational user, someone that is wanting to get out there and get a camera drone. I'm sure pretty much everybody here has at least seen enough drones for their day's fill.
Well, I don't think anybody can get enough fill of drones. And this is a big push actually for NAB Show this year with the Drones and Robotics Pavilion.
Right.
And so everybody loves drones.
Absolutely.
So we like to hear the new and greatest. So here we have a built-in camera, it looks like, correct?
Yeah, this is our Seago 2 camera. This is a 3-axis stabilized camera here. So it is fully stabilized while in the air. It is 3-axis, so yaw, roll,
I know you want to play
pitch.
with that, don't you, David?
I do. I was earlier. That's just cool.
Yeah, the cool thing about the camera here is that it's actually removable too. So it's not integrated to the drone. You can actually pull it off and then clip it to a handheld pistol grip and have a on-the-ground Steadicam basically.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
so it's very
awesome.
cool that it's not just a flying product, it's also you can use it on the ground too. That's sold separately, but it's a nice feature to have on something like this.
That's awesome.
The systems on this make it very easy to fly. We have our technology called SAFE technology. That stands for Sensor Assisted Flight Envelope, but for our purposes it means that it's super easy to fly, that anybody can go out and have a good time and be successful flying. These things can be intimidating, but we've tried to take all that out of it. They still have spinning propellers, but for the most part, I can give this to somebody that has never flown before, and they can be out there making some cool movies.
It just beeped at us.
It beeps every 1 minute to let you know that it's on.
Okay.
It's like,
if the lights weren't signing up.
Yeah, exactly.
So how long can you fly this thing?
This one will fly for about 13 to 15 minutes.
Oh,
now,
cool.
some people may not think that's a long time, but the batteries are pretty inexpensive, and you can have multiples on hand. They're easy to change out, and if you think about it, flying something in the air for 15 minutes is pretty taxing on your brain, especially if you've not flown before. So 13 minutes to 15 minutes is a pretty good.
And that's with the camera going and everything.
Yep, you could be filming the whole time, recording to a micro SD that's on board the camera below it there.
Okay.
And you can have up to a 32 gig card. It comes with a Class 10 8 gig card on board.
And this is your own camera, or is that the?
Yeah, we actually work with Unique over here. They're a good manufacturer. We've been working with them for quite a while, so they've helped us with this camera system here. So it's a great 1080p, 60 frames per second camera. It shoots awesome footage. All the footage we're running in the booth right now is completely raw and unedited. It's just clipped together, so people can see that it's not. We don't have to edit it down. There's no jello effect and vibration in the camera.
Right.
It is truly a very good, almost like a tripod in the sky.
So now, if I were to slide cash over this table to you to take this home,
We'll just turn the cameras off first.
How much would I have to slide you?
So this one would be for you, show special this week, $9.29. Normally they're $9.99.
Oh, wow.
So
For you and the other 100,000 people who
Right,
are here.
Wow, thanks. I feel special.
so, but yeah, typically it's $9.99. But that's going to come with this, as you see it in the box. You're going to get a radio system, and then you just need your smart device, whether it's Android or Apple. You can use a tablet or a cell phone. And that's going to be where all your video link comes down to.
Oh, cool.
So it's pretty standard there, but it's using a 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So you need a newer smartphone, but it does transmit on that. And the reason it's 5.8 is so that it doesn't interfere with our radio link, which is 2.4.
Right. Okay. And this is just an antenna.
Right, so this is a neat feature. You don't usually see it on something of this size. This is the GPS antenna. So that's kind of what keeps you in the position in the air, right? It's the thing that's kind of what's in everyone's phones and in their cars. You got to have it for flying to maintain position without having to fly too hard. But the reason why it's on a mast is to get it away from all the electronics that are on board. Okay. Everything makes electric noise, right? Yeah. Getting it away from all the interference, getting it up and away is the best possible connection to satellites.
And it has return home features,
Yep,
I
it
assume?
has return home. You flip a switch and it will come home. If you turn the radio off, it'll come home and land, all that. It also has something called the safe circle, which is actually a barrier that builds around the pilot. Anybody standing near the pilot, about a 30-foot diameter barrier around that pilot so that it won't fly into it. And the reason for that is just to build confidence in the pilot. You can turn that off if you want, and then but it just keeps the drone away from the pilots when they're learning to fly. Okay. And then there's also an
so
external...
there's no attack of the drone scenario?
Yeah, we're not going to have an Audi commercial on our hands. And there's also external geofencing too, so you can turn it on to not go a certain distance altitude-wise or distance away from you.
Well, and what about, as the battery starts to die, if it's in the air, does it come home, or
we don't like to pull control away from the operator typically, so we don't have an actual at low battery X voltage it comes home. It will alert you pretty significantly on the back here with a red light. It's a strobing light, red, green, blue, and that gets faster and faster and faster as it gets lower and lower in battery. So there's plenty of visual cues, and a lot of times if you're looking at it, which you should be anyway, maintaining line of sight, you're going to see that visual cue and know it's time to land.
And does it cue you on the device as well?
It doesn't cue you on the device.
Okay.
The device is generally just it's a very simplified app. It's record, stop and start, and then also take a photo. It's 16 megapixel stills, and then you can change the frame rate of the camera from 1080p to 60 frames to 48 frames or 50 frames.
Okay.
Have you guys had your customers send you footage?
Oh yeah.
What's the most
these things are just massive user content generators.
Yes, they certainly
so
are.
we have definitely our fill of user content, and yeah, there's some great videos out there. We sent a few out, of course, to techies and bloggers and everybody else out there, and people just find the craziest stuff to shoot. So we're always excited to see things. We've even seen one land in the ocean, and they get the footage back. So it's quite get some interesting videos.
But you're not saying it's waterproof.
Not saying it's waterproof. Yeah, we did work with them.
All you'd have to do is put some floaties on here. Like a seaplane.
On impact, can we have a floaty come out? That'd be awesome. Well, very, very cool. I love seeing new drones. Obviously, everybody here at NAB Show is enjoying the drone existence. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking when I get my hands on this that we're going to try that whole Audi drone.
Yes. What if I slipped you 915 right now?
Wow.
We might be able to work something out.
Okay, all right.
Well, he's going to continue negotiating. We're going to find some more people to show you awesome stuff here at NAB Show. Real quick, where can they go to find out more information?
You can go to horizonhobby.com. We're located in the South Upper Hall, right by the drone cage over there. So
what's your booth number? Do you know?
SU13202.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thank you, guys. Thanks.
And thank you guys for joining us here at NAB Show, the last day. But don't worry, we have a lot more coming at you. And be sure to use the hashtag NAB Show to get on our tag board. Thank you, David.
Yep.
Yeah, you close it out. I'm going to just distract him.
Take off. So, yeah, thanks to everybody. Like I said, like she was saying, and hashtag NAB Show, and you can end up on our tag board with your images and stuff. Yeah, Dave's going to fade to black, but yeah, we'll talk.